back. So first thing we're going to do in this slide is we're going to talk about the lubricants line, and then we're going to talk about the enhancements line. If you see this later and you have a question, just go ahead and pop that in the messages or send me a text message or call me or whatever you need to do, and we will talk about it. Okay. So we're going to start off with our most popular lubricant. So this is our whipped creamy lubricant, and it tastes like a vanilla cupcake, and I do mean that. It does taste like vanilla frosting. So this is our most popular because of, well, one, because of the taste, two, because the product is amazing itself. So this is really good to use with oral favors or C-rings, which are penis rings. They're the vibrators that I will show you later. Really good stuff, but this is more of your thicker consistency, so it's going to be really good to actually stay on, and it's not going to be super oily. So this is the whipped vanilla cupcake. Okay, and it really does taste like a cupcake, guys. I'm so serious. And it has no calories. Woo! Okay, I need to go to bed. Anyways, our next one that we're going to talk about is our water-based lubricant that a lot of people really like, or a lot of women really like. This is actually the Just Like Me. So water-based lubricant that you can use for multiple different reasons. I mean, yes, you can definitely use this for sexual reasons with your partner or with toys, but this also has multiple other uses. I don't know if most women know, but we actually need to have lubrication at all times during the day. So it is actually suggested by OBGYNs and different female professionals that deal with the female reproductive system to use a lubricant on a daily basis, because we do have very sensitive tissues in our vaginas. So lubricants help you to maintain your natural moisture and to make sure that those tissues down there are working properly and are getting taken care of. The tissues down there can really get irritated, annoyed, frustrated, any kind of, emotion. I'm just kidding. But it can really get irritated down there by anything, by just using the bathroom, using different kinds of toilet paper. Maybe it's scented, and you have sensitive skin. It can be affected by sexual intercourse. It can be affected by masturbation. It can be affected by toys, different kinds of body washes that you use. I mean, this is all things that we know. But lubricants actually help to create a barrier between whatever you're using during the day, or whatever activities you are involving yourself in during the day. So it's actually been recommended by our OBGYNs to use some sort of lubricant during the day, every day. I did not know that before I started the Pure Romance journey. So that's some knowledge that I am imparting on to you. So again, this is our Just Like Me lubricant. Many women like to use this when they go for OBGYN appointments, especially if you're doing pap smears or anything that involves them looking into your vagina or touching it. This is going to mimic your natural moisture. So it's not going to feel oily. It's not going to be greasy. It's not going to feel like something's just water falling out of your panties. This is going to literally mimic your body. Okay. Really nice stuff. And then our last one that I'm going to talk about is our Sensations warming lubricant. So this is for you ladies who really like the warming lubricants. It also has a flavor. So we have two different flavors. It's Pineapple Paradise and Cotton Candy. I am a huge fan of the Cotton Candy one. And I will tell you that they do taste pretty good. And they get really hot. Well, not really hot, but they get really warm. So if you really like that kind of feeling, that sensation, definitely check this one out. Okay, this is the Sensations warming lubricant. Okay, and so for our enhancements, I'm going to start with our most popular enhancement. This is the O. So O is a triple tingle enhancement cream that you can use. That also tastes like vanilla frosting. It's not as good as the whipped as far as taste goes, but it's definitely available to use to make your senses more heightened during sexual activity. So what you do is put a little pea-sized amount of this on your clitoris for or about 30 minutes before you actually get into sexual intercourse. And this is going to help heighten your arousal. I'm sorry, I can't talk tonight. And it's going to help you get ready faster. Everything's going to feel a little bit more amplified. And we actually also have another version of this that's going to work within 30 seconds instead of 30 minutes. That one is in a red tube and it's called AMP. Okay, so this one is going to be for the one if you have some time to kill where, you know, you guys are actually initiating foreplay. Or maybe you're just wanting to have a little bit of me time. If you need a quickie, where maybe you have kids and you just don't have enough time in the day to actually do the things that you want to do with your partner, the AMP is going to be your best friend because it does start working within 30 seconds and it's going to increase all of your sensations. Okay. The next one that we're going to go over is the Great Head. So Great Head is an oral gel that you put in the back of your throat, right back there, before you do oral favors. And this is going to help decrease your gag reflex, if not completely take it away. And I know that sounds crazy, but I have clients who have said that they use this and it works so good that their jaws cannot take it. So just FYI, girls, if you have issues with any kind of oral favors and not being able to perform as adequately as your partner wants you to, this is something to look into. We also have a lady in our upline. Her husband uses this when he goes to the dentist because anything that involves being in his mouth, for some reason, it just makes him gag and he can't stand it. But ever since using this, he has not been gagging at the dentist. That's pretty neat if you ask me. So again, that is Great Head oral gel. All right. The next one we're going to go over is Like a Virgin. So Like a Virgin is in a very small tube, but that's because you don't use much at all. The Like a Virgin is a vaginal tightening cream that you use if you want to feel a little bit more tight. It's going to help tighten those muscles down there so that you feel a lot tighter for 24 hours. It's going to make your partner feel bigger. You're going to feel tighter to your partner. And your toys are going to feel bigger if if you don't have a partner. So that is Like a Virgin. You use a very small bit. You don't use a lot. Okay. Another one that we use is the Booty Ease. Booty Ease is for anal play. So this is not going to numb your butthole. Okay. I know that's really professional to say, but this just helps relax the muscles of your anal, I guess your anal cavity. I don't know how to say that professionally, but this helps relax you so that you're able to actually enjoy the sensations. This is really good for someone who is a beginner, but it's also good for those who are more seasoned. A lot of people say that this really helps to relax the muscles so that they can relax themselves if they're into trying this. Okay. And then the last one in our enhancement line is the Bosom Buddy. Bosom Buddy is our tingling balm that is specifically made for your nipples and your lips. So what this does is you just take a little bit and you put it on your nipples or your partner's nipples, and it's going to tingle a little bit, kind of get that going. But you can also use it on your lips before you do oral favors. The one thing I do want to mention, guys, because this is really cool, but the one thing I want to mention is do not use it directly on your parts. Okay. Not good. Don't use it on your vagina. Don't use it on your clitoris, and don't use it on your partner's head. Okay, just don't do it. It's not good. It's not going to feel good. So you want to use this on your lips or your nipples. Okay, and this also comes in different flavors. This one is the pina colada, but we also have the orange cream, which is kind of like one of those orange ice cream pops. It's really cool. Anyway, so that is our lubricants and enhancements line. We do have more than that. There is a Pure Pleasure silicone-based lubricant. If you are more into silicone-based lubricants, like they're going to be more of a gel consistency. A lot of people really like the silicone versus the water, but that's totally up to you. And there's also our Euphoria line. Our Euphoria line is going to be a little bit more expensive, but it's infused with sweet vanilla, and it is supposedly heightening for your pleasure in any case. Okay, and we also have the GPS. GPS is our G-spot cream that actually enlarges your G-spot so that it's easier to find, and that the sensations that you have from toys or your partner or whatever, it heightens those sensations. So if you want that, that's what it looks like. I just don't have it in stock to show you. Okay. Okay, guys. So for this live, our code word is cupcake. Okay. So send me that word and let me get you entered into the raffle yet again. All right. And I will be right back with the best live of the night in just a minute. Okay.